Hola clase, buenos días. ¿Cómo están todos hoy? Hola, hola. Hoy es martes, el 1 de septiembre de 2020. New month, September 1st. Hoy no hace sol, no hace mucho calor, no hace fresco, pero no hace buen tiempo. The weather's kind of blah today, see? Está nublado hoy. Well, cloudy today. Hoy vamos a hablar de la novela nueva. We're going to talk about our new novel that we are starting as a class. Y también vamos a practicar el vocabulario nuevo in Quizlet. So we're going to practice some new novel vocab in Quizlet today. Here's our new novel, Piratas del Caribe y el Mapa Secreto. So this is what it looks like. I will be uploading those chapters each day to Google Classroom as we read. But if you would like your own copy, you can click on this link. I sent the email out last week. I don't know what their shipping times are right now, so you will need to pay attention to that because we're only going to be in the book for a few weeks, maybe a month at the very latest or longest. But if it helps you to take notes and have your own hard copy, then I'd recommend getting it. It's only $7. Cuesta $7. Okay, so we're going to talk today about how you're going to be setting up your notebook for the novel. So if you want to start setting it up, you may. So each day that we read a chapter of the novel, you're going to be required to create one page of notes reflecting the work that you complete for the chapter. You need to set up your notebook page based on the model here on the right. So you're going to need your name, me llamo, the chapter, capítulo, this must be there. The date is probably going to be helpful too, la fecha. But you need to always do your best work and keep your work to just one page. We don't want it to go over. I just want you to be able to upload one screenshot of your notebook page when I ask you to turn things in. You need to make sure you're writing neatly and that when you take pictures to upload your work as asked for it, that we can see it in the picture. So this is just how all your notebook pages are going to be set up each day that we read a chapter. We're going to actually read a chapter tomorrow with chapter 1. Today we're just going to focus on the new vocab. So here too, for capítulo 1, I usually have your vocab set out for you to take in, so like here where it says vocabulario inglés y español, you're going to write in English and Spanish, and then I will have a slide where you will copy your vocab from Spanish to English. So I usually will separate it by nouns and verbs, so like people, places, things, ideas versus action words, because the verbs we're going to focus on different tenses this year. So we have to know which ones are the verbs, right? Then for preguntas de comprensión, for a while we're going to stick with comprehension questions in English so that I know that you understood what you read. So questions like, what kind of blank, what does blank, what is this, who is that, etc. And you'll just write out your answers here in English, unless I ask you to do it in Spanish. And then for your summary, I will often have you listen to me as I speak Spanish and give you a summary in Spanish, and then you're going to write down in Spanish exactly what you hear. So you're really working on thinking about what you're hearing in Spanish and putting it on paper in Spanish to see what that looks like if you were to write it yourself. So again, I will review this whenever we are about to actually do it. I just wanted to give you an overview of what to expect with our new novel. Then after you finish your paragraph, you're going to be circling all the vocab words that you had copied into your vocab list for the chapter. So for chapter 1, I'm about to actually give you that list if you want to copy it down ahead of time. And you would circle all the words from that vocab list that you have in your summary paragraph. And then it's always going to help, to practice reading and translating the sentences to someone at home so that you know that, to make sure that you know what they mean, so that you know that you understand them. So if you want to get a head start for tomorrow, capítulo 1, vocabulario, This is your new vocab list for tomorrow. I'm not going to really go through it right now with you because we're going to be doing that tomorrow, but you may write this down in your notebook, setting it up just as I have over here, vocab, English, and Spanish, and you'll notice here that they are separated by nouns here first, so those are people, places, and things, and then verbs, so action phrases. Okay, so today your actual assignment is going to be in Quizlet. So if you have not yet joined my Quizlet classroom, you need to. You are behind if you haven't, because there was an assignment already from last week, from week 1, I believe. And I'll be updating grades in the grade book here soon, so that needs to be done. So just make sure that you click the join code for your class in the announcements in Google Classroom, and then when you sign up, your username must include your first and last name. I do not want anything that is going to make me guess who you are when I look at your username. I need to know exactly who you are. And remember, I have some people that I have multiple names in the same class, so I need first and last name. And then today's assignment is doing the Learn feature, the Learn activity for Piratas, Capítulo 1, 2, y 3. So for chapters 1, 2, and 3 vocab, you will do the Learn activity for all of the vocab for the first 3 chapters. If you would like to complete other chapters, activities as well, you may, but this is what the assignment is for today. So it does need to be completed. You do have to be in my Quizlet classroom to have access to it, and I will be able to see when you have completed it. And just a reminder, while you're in there, if you haven't yet finished that Quizlet vocab review from week 1, it was Spanish 1-2 review, and then the introduction for questions and translations and questions and answers, and that was grade in the grade book just for completing them, for doing the flashcards, and you could do others if you would like. And if you haven't filled out your student info Google form, that's super late. And here's our e-learning procedures if you've missed those. Again, that was from first week, but just making sure that we know they're still there. So now you know what to expect about our new novel, Piratas del Caribe y el Mapa Secreto, so Pirates of the Caribbean and the Secret Map. And just a heads up, when we start reading this tomorrow, this is not about Johnny Depp, like the movie. It is a different Pirates character book, so don't expect it to be anything like the Piratas with Johnny Depp movie. Es diferente. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Send me an email or Google Hangout, and then also check the grade book. Make sure that you have finished your presentation. If you have not, that is late, and you need to do that from last week with the Screencastify slideshow, and make sure you're caught up on all your work. Muchas gracias.